It's Friday, May 3rd. I'm Drew Scott. Tensions remain high at Stony Brook today, and we're waiting to see if pro-Palestine protests continue on campus. Late yesterday afternoon, about 100 protesters gathered on campus for a third day of demonstrations. It came after 29 people were arrested in a tense face-off with police early yesterday morning. Feelings on campus are mixed.
I feel like it's not really fair because we're not being able to have our freedom of speech and speak up for what's really going on without facing a consequence of possibly being kicked out of the school.
As much as I do support free speech and everything, it became less of an issue of free speech and more of an issue of hostility towards other students.
10 of those arrested are facing disorderly conduct charges. Information about the remaining 19 defendants is expected to be released today. Read the latest on the demonstrations at Stony Brook University on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. First in Newsday, affordable housing could be coming to East Farmingdale. Governor Hochul will be at Republic Airport this afternoon. She's announcing plans to develop 13 acres of unused state-owned land on Conklin Street. It's part of her statewide housing initiative. Sports now, and the Knicks are headed to the next round.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. Brunson, drive, swing, hard. He connects! Huge three! Knicks lead!
Josh Hart's three-pointer late in the fourth quarter helped the Knicks clinch last night in Philadelphia. They beat the 76ers 118-115, a close one in Game 6 to advance to the semifinals. The Knicks will host the Indiana Pacers in Game 1 Monday. Runners are expected to get ready to lace up. Jovia Long Island Marathon festivities kick off today in Eisenhower Park with a fitness fair and a 5K. There's a 10K and kids race tomorrow, followed by the half and full marathons on Sunday. A new law says that businesses must be transparent with customers about credit card fees. But Newsday finds that many local officials have not yet taken action to crack down on this. Business reporter Chris Kahn explains.
It was really kind of spotty. A number of different towns really they're still reviewing the law. They don't really have a plan yet. It's been a number of months, but they still don't have a clear plan on how to handle those credit card transactions. We're also finding that some towns, like the town of Huntington, says that they're really not going to prosecute violators at all. It's not something that they're going to deal with. They're really going to defer this to the county. There's a practical problem here. I mean, we're seeing that it's really tough for the county and for the state to go to every single merchant in your neighborhood and to see what their credit card practices are and to determine whether they're doing it the right way or the wrong way. So what happens next? In a number of towns, they say that they're reviewing them, so you have to take them at their word and see that. I think the town boards are figuring out what they can do in terms of education, in terms of enforcement. Are they going to send people out to all of the merchants in their communities? Is there something else that they can do? Is there like a billboard campaign or some other way of advertising, letting merchants know what the rules are? I think a lot of it has to do with education, and it's just going to take some time. Now, you can read more about this story on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Massapequa singer reflecting on her time on The Voice and talking about her future plans. Elisa DiStefano caught up with Jackie Romeo in a story you'll see only in Newsday.
I know that I could speak for all of us when I say we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
You really made Long Island proud.
Till you weren't, built a home and watched it burn.
Despite standing ovations and powerful performances, Jackie Romeo's run on The Voice is over. You did it. You made it to the top 20. You got to share your story, and you got to honor your mom.
That was my favorite.
On national TV.
Yeah. It's so cool, and I'm so happy of like the story that I could tell. Singing the story as like the last song on the show was so special to me.
The singer-songwriter from Massapequa not only wowed with her voice, but became a voice for body positivity, sharing her struggles on the show.
I think the number one thing this experience taught me was confidence. I finally learned how to get out on the stage and not be scared.
Now, the soon-to-be 21-year-old will use that newfound confidence in her upcoming live performances and the original music that she writes and then records here at D-City Studios in West Babylon. This one's gonna make you emotional. Just wait. We got a preview of her new song, What Makes a Man, which will drop later this month.
A man's only as good as his daughter says he is.
The biggest thing with my songs is trying to show other people that it's okay to love who you are. It's okay to have the confidence. My song Anyway is a song about ignoring hate on social media, because that's something I've also struggled with.
You never knew me anyway.
Now Jackie is soaking up the social love as she shares this next part of her journey.
Massapequa and Long Island, when we're doing something, they know how to support their own. And
We show up.
Yeah, and I really felt that support throughout all social platforms.
I do it all again.
I think the journey that I did have on the show, I wouldn't go back and change a single thing.
Elisa DiStefano, NewsdayTV.
Thank you, Elisa. Read more about Jackie on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
FeedMe is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Well, have you seen anything about the croissant cookie craze? Andy Berlin shows us where to find the viral bakery mashup here on Long Island.
It's so good, it's funny. As a professional food critic, I can be kind of skeptical about social media trends. It's gonna ruin my life. But when I saw the latest mashup, a croissant and a cookie. Is it a breakfast? Is it a dessert?
Exactly.
Because it looked so good, I had to investigate.
I started at Fiorello Dolce in Huntington because this little shop is known to make some of the best croissants on Long Island.
That's good.
Baker Gerard Fioravante prepares everything, the cookie dough, the croissants, from scratch.
It's more comforting to know that you made it. So what I want you to do is cut.
And it's even more impressive because the place is apparently haunted.
This white shadowy figure came this way and out the door. They do like that we make French pastries, and they've told us that. It's been a TikTok thing when we said, you know what, we could do this. We saw a few of them cut the croissants open and rebake them again. I was just like, nah, let's just try rolling it in.
This croissant is fantastic.
I have no idea what the next thing will be. Maybe it'll be a pickle and a croissant. I really don't know.
Now I'm in Port Jefferson at Tort Jeff, which has one of the most delicious cookies that I tried.
So when the cookies came out and I saw them on TikTok, I thought, oh, this is perfect. I can make my decent croissant and I can stuff it with cookie dough. I could disguise the fact that my croissant might not be the best.
How do you work in a place like this? How do you,
It's really tough.
Do you eat this every day?
I sample everything.
It's so decadent, I feel like I shouldn't be eating it, and yet I want to eat more. Crispiness of the flaky, crusty croissant, oozing with chocolate. What a mess in the most delicious way.
It looks really good. For more on croissant cookies, or should I say croissant cookies, just go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyper-local Friday forecast. It's going to be a cooler one today. Let's take a peek outside. Here's a look outside at Shinnecock Fishing Dock in Hampton Bays. Heavy cloud cover this morning. Looking at your day planner, partly sunny today, highs in the mid-50s. Tomorrow in the low 60s. In the futurecast, partly cloudy until we hit Sunday around noon, then the showers are back. In your 7-day forecast, you can see partly cloudy skies through tomorrow, followed by a rainy week.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
I'm Drew Scott. Thanks for watching.